Welcome to the White Rabbit YouTube channel. Not only are UFOs real, but they are deeply interested in our nuclear technology. Let's get into it. From the very beginning of the US nuclear program, they've been watching us. In 1944, at the Hanford Nuclear Reservation in Washington State, where scientists produced plutonium for the first atomic bombs, UFOs hovered ominously overhead.
Testimony from former retired U.S. military personnel, ongoing UFO incursions at nuclear weapons sites.
Observing as humanity toyed with unprecedented power. Fighter jets scrambled to shoo away the UFOs. In 1964, a UFO circled an Atlas missile mid-flight at Vandenberg Air Force Base, disabling it during a test launch. In 1967, at Malmstrom Air Force Base, a fleet of intercontinental ballistic missiles went offline after guards reported a glowing red UFO above the site, moving with impossible precision and speed. These incidents aren't isolated. UFOs have appeared at nuclear sites across the world up to the present day. And even government officials acknowledge there's something otherworldly happening. Are these UFOs helping us or simply observing? Two incidents stand out: Chernobyl and Fukushima.
Some of them will not stop firing for 50,000 years.
When the Chernobyl plant began to melt down, witnesses saw a UFO hovering over the reactor, emitting beams of light that seemed to stabilize the failing core. Europe was spared from a far greater devastation. Similarly, after the Fukushima disaster in Japan, eyewitnesses reported strange lights and UFOs around the crippled plant, as nuclear radiation threatened vast parts of Asia. Were these interventions to save human lives? Or are they just looking out for themselves as the fallout would affect them? As many aliens, the UFO operators, are not from deep space, but from inside our planet, the inner hollow Earth, which relates to the Admiral Richard E. Byrd and his mysterious journey into the inner Earth story when he attempted to be the first person to fly over the North Pole. He entered at the Hyperborean entrance, documented in his secret journal that was published after his death. In it, Byrd recounted meeting advanced beings who gave him a message for the President of the United States, pleading for an end to nuclear bomb use. After Byrd delivered the message, he was sworn to secrecy. Only after he passed away did his son publish the journal, revealing this hidden chapter. I covered this story in full in the Admiral Richard E. Byrd intro and secret journal episode. Admiral E. Byrd and his secret journal published by his son after his death. If you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. With nuclear weapons in human hands, the risk of self-destruction looms large. Could these UFOs be trying to prevent us from making that final fatal mistake?
The USS Omaha detected unknown objects as it moved through ocean water. Jeremy Corbell released the Navy video weeks ago. Similar events were reported by 8 other Navy ships in the same area over 3 days.
In the last 3 years, the Pentagon has reluctantly confirmed the legitimacy of UFO images.
The U.S. Navy, recognizing the peculiar link between UFOs and nuclear sites, devised a way to study it. By transporting nuclear weapons aboard nuclear-powered ships, they lured UFOs to follow.
There have been attempts to lure in UFOs with nuclear weapons. There was a way to bait every single time. Then you would have a way to study this.
In 18 out of 18 tests, UFOs appeared without fail, observing closely each time. In 2004, the Navy's Spy 1 radar detected objects dropping from 80,000 feet to sea level in mere seconds. Today's systems are even more advanced. Plus, we've reverse engineered some of this technology. Triangular UFOs, frequently spotted in our skies, are not extraterrestrial at all. They are our own creations, born from technologies gleaned from these visitors. Are these interventions, warnings, or just careful surveillance of our nuclear capability? Let's take a look at some of the most iconic UFO sightings from around the world. What do you think about UFOs and UAPs? Are they really trying to prevent nuclear disasters? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And as always, I'm not saying this and every story I share is 100% true. I'm just telling a story and you can believe what you want. Uncovering the truth, one conspiracy at a time. See you next week.
on the White Rabbit YouTube channel.